All right, let's do that again. Special edition of Team BrideTribe. Everybody, one more time. So today what we're going to deal with, because one of the daunting tasks of weddings is actually planning the wedding, right? planning the wedding. So we have some seasoned wedding professionals on the panel, as well as myself, and I got DJ Blendistry. Y'all make some noise for the DJ Blendistry. So together we're going to break down the planning process and the type of brides that are out there, and maybe we're going to tell some stories too. Maybe we're going to play around with what the brides are doing. Yep, make sure they have the mics. When y'all ready to talk, turn them on. There we go. And I want to tell everybody out there that's watching, thank y'all for watching. We're here every Monday, 7 to 8, I'm sorry. And next week we'll have another special wedding planning show. We'll be discussing destination weddings and honeymoons. I got a feeling about destination weddings. I got a certain, I don't know. Destination weddings are beautiful. I feel like sometimes they're a bit selfish. That's all. I'll move on now. Move on. Auntie can't come. But anyway, so we're going to introduce our panel. Tolu Adewale in the building. All right, in the building. Yes, welcome. From Bridal Relief. Am I saying that right? Bridal Relief. Jamila Baylor Stroud. Am I saying that right? From Anything But Ordinary Events and More. We're going to ask you about that and more. Let's see what happened with that and more. Miss Bridget Marie from House of Couture and Dillard's Wedding Registry, right? All right. And she's been here. I've been here before. And of course, to my left, Kaisis Cates and Shonda Russell. How you doing? Thank y'all for being here with us today. So we get a chance to talk about planning the wedding. And I'll let everybody introduce you. Go ahead and pick up the microphone. Somebody pick up the microphone. One or two. Come on, like spoons. Let's do it. Somebody pick up the microphone. Anybody from Georgia? Everybody's from Georgia? Where are you from?
I'm originally from Detroit, but I live here.
From the D. Welcome. Yes. As well. Somebody else from Detroit? Where are you from?
From Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina. All right, shout out to Raleigh. I went to school in North Carolina. Aggie Pride. Aggie Pride.
South Carolina State.
Okay. How they do that? How they send you to South Carolina?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
BK. Yeah, we got everybody represented in here. You know how everybody act when they say they city. It's like, yeah. It'll light up when you talk about the area. And you guys can just jump in, and I'll direct some of the questions, but you guys can just kind of jump in. And this is a good one. When having an initial consultation, you and I just talked about consultation, so I'll start with you. When having an initial consultation with a vendor, what should a bride or groom bring with her or them? And that's a good question, with the her or them. Who comes? So.
Well, that actually is an excellent question. And when I have my initial consultations with brides, I ask them to bring their maid of honor or matron of honor, their mom, and actually sometimes the grooms will come as well. Those that really want to be involved, they'll come as well. And what I ask them to bring are either pictures or swatches of the colors that they plan to use for their wedding. If they have favorite flowers, bring those with them. The most important thing, though, is color. Because there's so many shades of every color, so you want to make sure when you're meeting with them that you have those exact colors that they're looking for.
Some people come and picked out something else and don't even know what color they're gonna have, huh? Tell us what Bridal Relief. Tell us what that is.
Yeah, so it's like a la carte wedding planning service, tailored towards brides and the bridal party, so bridesmaids, figuring out stuff with the shower and the bachelorette party as well.
Immediately, I need to call them. What did you with couture? And you're talking about they come wedding dresses and some other things. What do they come to you when they come to you?
Well, they can come to me for alterations, and for Dillard's, I'm here for Dillard's, and we are bridal registry specialists.
Okay.
And they want to set up their bridal registry. They usually come with the groom, and they pick out things that they would like, and we help them match it and get with the groups and everything, and just everything they can put on there.
Okay.
So we can do that.
When do they come to? Because you have to. There's steps to this. and event planning and more over here with these events. So when should they come to you? When they think about getting married, when do they come to you?
They come to me first.
First.
Should be, because
Okay.
you have to book your space in order to plan.
Truth. I had that happen the other day. Somebody had a whole date and everything planned. I sent the invoice, time for it. They're like, well, hold on, I don't have the place booked. I said, well, you ain't got a date. What are we doing here? So yeah. Okay, so you come to you first and get ready and bring their whole vision.
And bring their whole vision.
Okay. All right. Do you like it when they have their own vision, or you like it when you get the chance to kind of blank canvas?
I like when they have their own vision, but then when it all comes together, you see.
They ain't really had no vision.
Yeah,
Like, you know what? All right, here's a good question. As a vendor, do you have any non-negotiables? Anybody can jump in on that one. Any non-negotiables as a vendor? Because that seems like a hard stance to take when somebody's paying you for a service, but I think there are some. Pay me later? That's probably the first one. Don't pay me?
Payment is non-negotiable. We can set up payment plans. However, once that rate and that contract is signed, it's non-negotiable.
Okay.
That's it.
And I'd say whatever is in the contract. So if I said that I'm going to help with, I guess, your registry or your guest list, and also help with the day of like assistance, these are the only things that are in the contract. So it's no kind of let's just throw this in here too because I need help with this.
Clients tend to do that though, right? They be like,
really
so,
do.
you got an extra pan? No, that won't.
We get it all the
That won't in
time.
there.
We get it all the
And
time.
they, why do you find?
Knife?
Yeah, things like that. So let's talk about that. That's because maybe that's just human nature. But why do people think that like those extras are just there? Hey, I need another 50 napkins. What do you mean you need 50 napkins?
I think a lot of it, from my standpoint of what I see, is they think that because they're paying a certain amount, that it should be okay. But it's really not okay, because this is still a business.
Correct.
And it is business. And any little thing that we offer is because we choose to. It's a
Don't be expecting it.
kindness, right? Don't expect it, and I get that an awful lot.
Okay.
And I was joking, but seriously, from cake knives to, do you have a piece of cloth I can use, or can I use your vase? Can I move it up? So, but that I should be charging you
For all that. And I think this happens. I'm going to kick it to DJ Blendistry on this, because this is probably, you got a microphone over there, Blendistry? Or are you just going to yell real loud?
I'm about to yell real loud.
Okay, we just not going to. Well, I will say it happens to DJs, hosts, and photographers. I think it happens a lot. They just assume that an extra hour, man, don't stay another 30 minutes, stay another 2 hours. I'm like, well, all right.
come in that boat too.
It happens. You guys too. There's a fee because I got a breakdown in there.
30 minutes when you get there to set up too.
No. Oh, can you come set up tomorrow and
And
it's
that's
2 days
what
from
they
now?
do, right.
All of that costs.
One more thing that a lot of people forget is your DJ is probably, besides the bride and the groom, he's probably the most important person, but he's always the last to be accounted for.
True.
Because he's going to be your speakers, he's going to be your microphones, he's going to be your music, he's going to be your reception, he's going to pretty much do your announcing. So everything that makes your wedding day special, your DJ is 90% of that, outside of your food, because
So
at
it'll
the
be
end of the
important.
day, people are going to remember your DJ was on point or your DJ was garbage, and he can either make or break. Flowers are not going to make or break your wedding.
But people tend to think that you're right about that.
Your DJ will make or break your wedding if he's not on point and knows what he's doing.
So be wise out there. Pick a good DJ. And add an MC. It makes sense. I'm telling you, it makes it like that's the thing. A lot of times we have to explain as an MC. I MC quite a few weddings a year, and just got to explain why the MC is important. Because they're like, well, yeah, my maid of honor is going to make the announcement. I said, you don't want her doing that. Telling you. That's like you do not hire a professional. Like anything else, hire a professional. We tend to do this, and we've seen a lot of things, and you know, your DJ or your host can see when things are going awry, or when you let the whole family toast. I did that recently. They was like, "Yeah, here's the list of toasts." I said, "Yeah, let's just do the top two because that's not gonna go well." I'm telling you, I seen it. It's not gonna go well. So listen to your professionals. How should a bride tackle? And I'll go to the event planners here. How should the bride tackle the guest list? The guest list.
So I would say to have like a list A and a list B, or at least make sure that you have the like priority people. So obviously your family, your close friends, especially the ones that you like talk to now, and then on that list B maybe, you know, I don't talk to this person often. Yes, we catch up here and there, or this is an old friend. But I would definitely say
they substitute as people who don't RSVP, but somebody from B can make it to the A. Is that how that goes?
Exactly. No. Yes, because that's what happens. That's lots of times when people on that list A, your priority people, when they are not able to make it, then you're like, okay, I can give, you know, I can give those two people, you know, an invite now. Yeah. So that's how.
Man, girl, we went on that bachelorette trip, and Barbara got on my nerves. She can't come no more. So, to that point, how do you feel about seating charts? Is that important for the reception? Should you have a seating chart? Do you recommend a seating chart?
I do recommend a seating chart, especially when you're in a venue of our nature. Ours is an intimate event space.
Okay.
So it's maybe fitted for if you didn't want to have it at your home, or, you know, but you have the amenities of a space
Gotcha.
That's larger scale than your home.
So
it is
seating
important.
chart.
It is important.
All right. How important is it for the bride or groom to have their own style? And so the cake or the flowers that comes in. So I'm gonna defer to you there on that question. How important is it for them to have their own style?
It's really important because the one thing to remember is that it is all about the bride and the groom, and it's their day. So you want them to have something when they go back and look at their pictures, you know, they see, wow, you know, this was our vision, and it really
Yeah, the vision. There we go. Vision for her life. What? Here's an interesting question. I think it ranges, and I'm probably somebody gonna do some googling for me out. And it's different, I think, from state to state. I need somebody to Google that for me. What's the average cost of wedding in Georgia?
I would say for a total wedding, probably minimum about 15,000. Yes.
15,000. About, okay. We're gonna check these stats and see what they say. 15,000. I need a couple of them thousands. So, no. But all right. So what should the bridegroom splurge on? Because that's what the industry was just talking about. And that's a very good topic because some people get a lot of flowers and then they get a cheap DJ and then so.
I think videography and photography are two things that you should definitely splurge on. And if you're not thinking about getting a videographer, do it.
Do it. Yeah, I think you get mad later. 25K is the average wedding in Georgia.
For the U.S.
That's the U.S.?
For the U.S., but 50% spend less than 15,000.
So, okay, so you guys were right around that range. So 50% spend less than 15, but the U.S. 25. Yeah, like, what are you buying? I don't know. Hey, I have no complaints. If being in the industry is all right, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Look, we're a team. We all right. We'll hook y'all right up. Now, you said videographer and photographer. You said you can splurge on something. Anybody else has a thought on that? What you spend?
My mind is kind of racing.
She's going through her menu of things that she offers. Like,
no, not necessarily. I'm just thinking, I know we're saying on an average, but in today's time, you really don't have to splurge and do that much. So I'm like thinking of the other.
You think of the other side of it. Okay. All right. So you're for the economy wedding. You down for that? Okay. So, what do you got?
And to piggyback off of her, one other thing, of course, is your decor, because you'll have those fabulous pictures, but if you don't have the decor, then you're kind of looking at nothing.
So pay attention. Yeah, I went to a wedding that was a minimalist situation. I was like, yeah, this is not good. Y'all should have got thicker ribbons. That's what I was thinking. So videography, photography, possibly decor. Of course, we'll say the venue. Hey, get a good venue. We're definitely saying the DJ, your entertainment. Pay attention to the entertainment. I'm telling you, we can put on a great show. So, what can a bride and groom? Where can they cut corners? And I'll start with you since you were talking about kind of on the economy side. Where can you actually? And cut corners always has a negative connotation, but where could you save? Where's some savings?
You definitely can save going back to your initial with your guest list.
Cut down on the people. You don't even know her. Why she here? You know? Cut down.
So you have an intimate wedding.
Okay.
Cut down on the people.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else got something where you can cut out?
Cut down on the cost of the dress. You can rent a dress. You can go to the thrift shop, get somebody's dress, old, new. You know, you can cut back on that. Doesn't have to be a real extravagant dress. You can get with a designer and have them make one thing that's not very extravagant. Yeah. And you can, what else? You can cut back on the honeymoon. You like. Some intimate places that you can go that's local. You can do that.
Your decor, your decorations, you can definitely cut down on that.
Okay. And so you could do some savings if you want to economize. Because then now the day was a big thing. They said, and it's changed a little bit, but people get married on Saturdays. And that's a very expensive day. And so then Friday, they started offering Fridays, but now, and Sundays. But now venues, what I've noticed is now people are getting married on Thursday. Because the venues in Cordon, they're like, oh, y'all. Everybody gonna get married on Sunday? All right then, same price, let's go. So the venues have changed and now, so I got a Thursday wedding coming up in like 2 weeks. So I've done quite a few Thursday weddings because of that. But the day that you choose. Yeah. So we're gonna take another break. We got before we go on break though, I want everybody to go around the table. I need social media. I need your name, social media, and website if you have one.
Social media, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. On all those, I do have a page for email for Dillard's, which is bridalregistry2419@gmail.com. If you have any questions, you want to know about the registry, or come in, make an appointment with me, so hit me up on that. And I'm on Facebook and Instagram, House of Couture on Instagram, Couture Bridget Marie on Facebook. Hit me up.
All right. We're not just telling y'all this for no reason. That's like, so I better see some follows go up. I'm checking. All the people that be watching just looking with their looking self. I'm gonna go follow. All right.
We are anything but ordinary events and more.
And more.
And more. There's more. Intimate event space here in downtown Douglasville, 12333 Veterans Memorial Highway. We are on Facebook and Instagram.
Sorry, she got a little cough, and it's okay. You come on to the meeting anyway.
And I am on Facebook and Instagram, Kices, Kices, the letter N, catering. And my email is kicescatering@gmail.com.
Kice like rice. She got on me forever. I was saying it wrong. I was being fancy. It's Keys. It's Kice like rice. She made it.
And I'm Bridal Relief on Facebook and on Instagram, and email is bridalrelief@gmail.com.
All right. Then also make sure you follow our vendors, and we have vendors in the building. They come by, see us on Studio T. Thank y'all for sitting in with us.
Thank you for having me.
So we're gonna take a little break here on BrideTribe. Partly. So let me get back to what I was saying. So what the DJ up here, we had wonderful wedding professionals up here earlier, and now we have our guest here, Pastor Bill. Is that right?
And that's
Yes, man. And my man DJ Blender Street. We're gonna talk about this. So what we were talking about though is the planning of the wedding. Now, before the wedding, I would imagine is counseling mandatory? Wedding counseling mandatory before you actually handle a wedding for them?
Let me just say this. Again, I'm Pastor Stephan Bell, divine of the church. Let me just say this. Des and I have been doing premarital counseling now for about 14 years. Mm-hmm. And we've probably had about close to 100 couples come past us. Mm-hmm. I think if we look at the percentages, about 98% of the couples are still having a great, or at least an existing experience.
Yeah, I was about to say, you didn't know where you're going.
And I say great. But it is an opportunity for you to gather tools to prepare for holy matrimony. So let me just answer your question. It's not mandatory for most places, but if we're going to perform your ceremony, it's mandatory for us.
Okay.
For premarital counseling.
Got it. Recommended and mandatory. Don't you come in there and be like, well, I just meet y'all on Saturday.
and it's tough. It's not. Theirs is not easy.
No.
It will make or break the love that you guys form during that time, because a lot of dirt comes out, a lot of love comes out, a lot of tears come out, and it's it really solidified Ebony and I's wedding to go through counseling.
So they did your premarital counseling.
Absolutely.
Okay. And so he said a lot of dirt. And the goal is for them to kind of go through that path. I mean, I've been to one of their weddings. It's awesome once they do it. But I've never been to the counseling because never mind. But yeah, is it designed for that though? As he's saying, is it designed to challenge?
Absolutely. And I'll love my wife to speak on this, but it's a 6 week course, and it covers everything from finances to even why get married. That is our second session, and why get married. And we have had couples after they went through that session say it's not for us right now, because we have to understand the true reasons for creating marriage. And of course, from a biblical perspective, it is to create a godly legacy. It's not to have fun or be happy or to create some type of financial team plan together. It is to create a godly legacy. So when my wife and I, for 26 years of marriage, got together, our goal was to come together to let people see what it's like, what love between us does to glorify God and show what could be the best from it. I'd like for you to...
Well, let's not gloss over 26 years, y'all. Come on.
This story is amazing.
Well, I'm going to add in, we've been together longer than 26 years. We've actually been together since 1983. I was in the 8th grade and he was in the 9th grade.
Jesus Christ. Really?
Yeah.
And
so,
all of us have known each other.
Yes.
Wow, man, that's awesome.
Well, I wanted to just speak on what Thomas mentioned about the dirt that comes up and all of the, I guess, the toughness that comes through the class. We actually have each couple take a history survey, a personal history survey. And this history survey actually pulls out things that they may not have thought of in the class. And we always say your history defines you, informs you, and causes you most times to be who you are. And when you're in a marriage and you're not just bringing who you are today, you're bringing who you were in the past, from watching granddaddy, watching daddy, watching mama. However they did love, however they did marriage, you may have picked up on that. So the dirt is not bad per se. It's actually helpful because it helps the couples understand how their makeup. And so that's how we kind of help address that. Yes.
And you said you guys perform weddings together.
Yes, sir.
And that is also unique.
Yes.
Why did you guys decide to do that? And what is the value in that?
We see the value in, of course I'm the pastor. It allows me to do the the sacraments and those types of things in the ceremony. But my wife has a direct challenge to the wives to be. It is a direct challenge from a woman of God to a woman of God, saying, hey, this is what your role is in this marriage. And of course, I'll reciprocate by saying the same thing to the future husband and say, hey, this is your responsibility, brother. I'm going to talk about Ephesians 5:25 type, love your wife like Christ loves the church. And she's going to talk about the helpmate part and how valuable that teammate is in the marriage. So it works for us, and it is a good thing.
Enjoy. It's a show. It's a show. You get something from it. Can people, and I got a question for you, but can someone watching out there, they seeing this, if they're not a member of the church, can they come be married by you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And again, we
6 weeks though. Now you gotta come in and go through the service. You gotta go through the whole. You don't just come in and be like, hey, Pastor, I seen you on TV.
Well, I have this. Our goal is to serve the community. We are a church without walls. And when it comes to missions ministry, we love being outside the church. I think Des and I performed.
I think I counted 16 weddings.
16 weddings in the last 5 years. And with that, I would say maybe about 65% are people who go to the church. But those who most people come to the premarital classes, they join the church. I think they're looking for some type of coverage from a pastor and a first lady who actually care for your family and your union.
Indeed.
So yes.
Okay. So getting back to some of the once now they went through the course, they know that they're going to do the wedding, picking a DJ. What are some of the things that, give me some no-goes, some things they shouldn't do to the DJ?
The first thing that most people do is they plan out everything else and they say, okay, I have a $10,000 budget, and they'll get up to $9,990 and say, oh, I have $10 left, let me see if I can find me a DJ. And your DJ should have went mate, venue, DJ. That's the way it should have went. Because he's going to be the integral part of everything that makes your wedding that special day. Even to microphones on them, the sound system, you want clarity, you want to be able to hear, you don't want distortion.
Wait, so there's different quality microphones?
Absolutely. You want to make sure you research that person that's going to be your DJ, because if you just say, hey, Cousin Tom did so-and-so's DJ, Cousin Tom could be great, but if he hasn't done, 7 or 8 weddings with recommendations from people, you don't need to go to him. And I've seen it, don't let that spoil your wedding, because it can.
I've definitely seen that.
Yeah.
I've actually emceed a wedding reception with a DJ that wasn't mine. And I was like, yeah, he's going to be DJing. I said, who? Guy way over there in the corner. He can't even see the dance floor. Right. He don't even know what to do. Right. He gave me an old beat up microphone with a cord on it. Right. But as an MC, I travel. I got one in the car right now. Right. I always got my equipment with me. Right. So you're not going to blame that one on me. Right. On me. Absolutely. So give us something quick for the reception. They come to you and they say, all right, here's our playlist. Because we always do do's and don'ts. I'll give you one. But songs that we cannot play. we get those, but give us some of those.
One of my things that, as my life transitioned and got closer to God, I only play clean versions. So you're not going to get that rough person version from me.
Okay.
And
clean DJ, Sinbad of DJing.
Absolutely, yes. And I really, and I stressed that from the beginning. I'm not playing. If that's what you want, then you need to find somebody else. And I'll recommend you somebody who will do that for you. It's just I won't do it, because I have more respect for the area that I'm in at that time. That's something that God has to, really put His stamp of approval on. So I want to make sure at that point that He sees it in that light.
I think you can call you the Chick-fil-A of DJs.
Chick-fil-A of DJs.
But one thing I'll say about Chick-fil-A is it's a very successful company.
True.
And I think there is a demand out there for that things that actually add to moral and integrity when it comes to business. And so I want to just pay tribute to you. I notice that your calendar is full, and so it's good to know that people desire someone who has the integrity to represent what is good, even through music. So I applaud you.
Hey, and you should definitely, if you're done marketing that, you should start marketing that.
Right.
DJ Blemisher, the clean DJ, aka Sinbad Chick-fil-A.
All right. One thing I did want to piggyback on what they said, and you know, they're being modest in the training that they give us. For Eb and I, we wanted to take a different approach when we went into our wedding. So there was no sex for us before we got married, and that's one of the requirements from them. Even if you've been having sex prior to coming to them, at this point it now needs to stop, because what I need to create is I need you guys to create a loving relationship outside of the emotional attachment that sex brings. And for us, that was so amazing. It was so awesome, and I thank you guys for really pushing me to make sure that we stood by that. And it has been so powerful in our relationship, and I see it powerful in other people's that have made that same commitment. So that was one thing that was really important in our session.
You guys want to speak to why you came up with that?
Well, I didn't come up with it, God did. We truly feel that when you're going through our classes, that we want you to hear from God. We want you to be open for the Holy Spirit to speak to you on your intended, and not based on a sexual desire that you have. We actually prefer that you come in with your intended without a wedding date, and preferably not engaged. And the reason we say that is because we don't want you to be committed because of those two things. I've already proposed, we already have a date. If God tells you, no, this person is not for you, we want you to be obedient to the Holy Spirit. And eliminating sex helps, because it helps you think clearly, and it keeps you on a level of thinking about God's way versus man's way when you're going through the 6 weeks. And so we do recommend that if they are, we have a lot of couples that come in, not a lot, we have some couples that come in living together, cohabitating, is that the word? And we always say that it's not, shacking up, we'll say that.
That's what Mama called it.
Shacking up.
We'd be nice. That's what Mama called it. Don't go there and be shacking up with us. You better not.
We say shacking up is not a sin. It's what being in the same environment can cause, the sin of fornication or the sex outside of marriage. So we understand that there are financial needs sometimes with couples, and we make heavy suggestions. We will come out of the box with a lot of suggestions, and most of the time they work and they agree to do this. And then after that, Pastor Stefan takes them through a purity, what do you call it, baby?
We actually go through a purity ceremony.
Okay.
And that is, in the ceremony, there is a commitment to, for the man,
is in Motion line dancing class, also part of the Regina Sunshine Global Network.
Indeed.
And we're going to do the electric slide.
Oh, well, everybody can do that then.
Everybody
Yeah,
come
on.
up and
Everybody
join
can do
us.
that
Come up and
slide.
join us.
Under the weather. All right. Come on up, come on up, come on up.
That's
and
what
join.
the best part of the wedding
Pass
is,
the
right?
bell.
Fun.
Pass the bell.
Electric slide.
Come on, you can do it too. Yeah.
All right.
Can't wait till we get to the electric slide. So we're gonna do, but we're gonna turn this up too.
Turn it up.
We're gonna turn it up. So we'll do the regular version and then we're gonna turn it up.
Okay, ready?
Are we doing electric slide this one? Think we're gonna do this right?
Ready?
You want the right version? Here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8.
To the right.
Back.
Now take it back now.
Tap. Tap.
Kick it. Oh. Y'all look good now. Come on. Tap.
Tap. Tap.
Kick it. Come on now. I like this little groove.
We gotta come back down with what I call the Jason step. Way I'm coming back now as we turn. Let's start now.
All right, we're gonna do it. Watch when we go back. Here we go. Take it back. Here we go. Bam!
That's the Jason step.
Take it back. Here we go. Bam! Here we go. Here we go now. Bam! Oh, we got some dances up here. We got some dances up here. Here we go. Bam! Y'all give it up for yourself.
Good show. Thank you. Thank you.
Again, this is Team BrideTribe. Y'all come up here and see us here at Studio T every Monday, 7 to 8. And we feed people and have a good time. Give it up for all our vendors, Again, DJ Blendistry. I'm your host, Jason Carey. This is Team BrideTribe, y'all. Good show, good show, good show.